Offensive lineman. And Johnson will keep it himself, and Johnson heads for the end zone. Touch. Pumps, looks deep, got a receiver. Chase Brown walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Johnson off play action, moving left, throws it deep, got a man wide open. While Jaron Bradley gets behind the defense and scores. Touchdown.
Mode. That built that strong relationship with Avery Johnson. And now, speaking of the vertical game, wide open, touchdown! We're going to see more freshmen, redshirt freshmen, make an impact. Pressure off the edge. Good job there by Johnson to feel it. Throws it toward Tibbs. Tipped around. And in their two starting rush ins. Second down. Rice trying to bounce it wide. Gets to the outside. Touchdown!
Then just delivered the ball to him.
Up the middle for 6. And goal, K-State from the 6. Johnson open, pylon, touchdown!
Have to come into play.
Low snap. Johnson with time, firing for the end zone, has a man. And the pass. Full quarter. Game time off the clock in the process. Norenberg, a big return to start the game of 44 yards. With another crease here, and there he goes. Buzz Norenberg, one man to beat. And he does it. Touchdown, K-State. They're all
2.5 yards per play the last 4 quarters of offense for Kansas State. It's a run for Brown, trying to get him into space, and he is! Chase Brown, the big play, Kansas State. Johnson is hit, and it looks like...
And it is Jackson. He uses that size to plunge. 2-score lead again before halftime. Throw back. Johnson throws it back to a wide open man. 17-7. On a second down. Little inside flip for 6. They've this season before getting good run today. Here's Edwards to the big hole from that restructured offensive line. Up he goes. Dylan Edwards flies home for a touchdown.
Red zone, you got to try to hold Kansas State to a field goal attempt. Johnson, the C's part. The first punch delivered. Johnson, play fake to Jackson, wide open. Garrett open. Beautiful throw. 23 of 30. He's been lights out. Edwards bounces it, brings it into the...
Fake the pitch. There's Oakley. Look out. Garrett Oakley. How do you do?
Outside.
Uh-oh. That could be considered a lateral. Small was behind. That pass went backwards. Behind the sticks again. This one's picked off. Intercepted by Purnell. Des Purnell, a touchdown. Johnson over the middle. He's got the tight end Oakley here. Johnson in the corner. It's caught. It's Bradley.
Settles on the right side. Sprint X. Avery Johnson calls his own number. And a chance to tie. Vin Lapton, the Big 12's leader. And punt average with a miscue. It's scooped. It's scored. First quarter, K-State looking to add to its lead all day to wing one. End zone on the money. Where it looked like he was going tight end all the way. Now the plunge from Rice. With a new possession, Devon Rice's tailback. Off play action. Over the top. Full send. Chase Brown. Gone. 78 to the house. Sullen in the stands. Avery on the move to the pylon. And he delivers the dagger.
I haven't seen quite from anyone else this year on tape.
Avery Johnson on the fake from Brown. He's gone again. It's 3rd and long. Avery Johnson back to throw. He'll step up. Right down the middle. Johnson again is in. And Kansas in goal. Kansas State. It's a low snap. Johnson plucks it. Throws it to the end zone. What a jump.
Avery Johnson pulls it, throws the slant. Chase Brown into the end zone. Oakley lined up in the backfield. It's Jackson straight ahead into the end zone.
Outer inside the huddle.
to make sure his teammates can hear. Handoff and squirting through. Out into the open field, cutting it back left. Antonio Martin touched.
Let's play a little bit, but I'm proud of our guys, man. We're trying to play big boy football here, being able to run the football at them and trying to make this a 4-quarter game.
Johnson, handoff, and they'll get the first down and more. Jackson, there he goes. Nobody's going to catch him. Joe Jackson, touchdown. What they have done. Averaging 15 yards a rush. They're getting more here. Jackson out into the open. What a cut. To midfield. Jackson to the 30. To the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. The football in. Low snap. Johnson throws. Wide open. Touchdown. They'll shift and hand it to Jackson straight ahead. There goes Jackson. Joe Jackson, an all-time night.
Jackson forces way in. Deomalo. And they give it to Jackson. He rides behind the seniors. Down and 1. Jackson, first down and